I'm sorry, the internet was being moody again. The internet was being moody again for a minute. Hey, you are mute again.
Okay, yes, that moody internet.
Yeah. So how can I say if it was just a little it was if it was for a minute like gone to the below of the I don't know how to say that. It's being a moody for a minute.
Yes, yep.
Okay, got it.
So you can also use nibble means just a little. Does that make sense? So when a bunny nibbles on a carrot, they take just a little, or you say, I'll try just a nibble. That means just a
Oh,
little tiny bite.
that is actually very good. I mean, when just a little boy give us something and we just take a bite out of it, and they just start
Yes,
crying.
because you
They
don't
just
really like it.
yeah, they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
start
yeah.
crying, and their mother says, "Hey, you, why did you make it? Like, why did you make him cry? Why did you take a big bite from out of that?" And I will just like explain. I just took a little nibble. It was just a nibble,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yep.
a little.
So another one would be lick. Like if you have a sucker, you lick it with your tongue.
Hmm.
So that would be lick. Munched would be like you have a bag of chips and you munch the chips down, or you munch cookies, right? You chew
It's
them real quick, you munch them, or you eat them real fast. You're munching.
M-U-N
Munch.
munch. I mean,
Yep.
just eating fast.
Yeah. So you can munch on a bag of chips, or you can munch on some popcorn.
Okay.
Right? So like little handfuls would be like munching, munching, munching. You eat, eat, eat. Right?
Yeah, when we buy something and we wait and we see our friend is coming, I mean, he just gonna ask for this. So what we do,
You can munch it down real
we can
quick.
just munch it down. Yeah, that's happened. That happened.
Yes. Or you can chicken
Mm,
will have grain and they'll peck with their beak. They call that pecking.
okay. What is that?
Chicken, right? A chicken or here. Let's see.
Okay.
See the chicken?
Mm-hmm. What's
Peck.
that?
Peck. It
Oh,
will peck at corn. So
okay.
it uses its beak and it'll go peck, 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 peck with its beak.
Yeah. When chicken eat the grains,
Yep, they peck. Yep, they call that peck.
chicken.
And when a grass, when a cow or a sheep or a goat eats grass, they call that graze, right? They graze, eat
When cow eats the grass.
grass. They call it graze because they eat some grass, they move on, they eat more grass, they move on. They call that grazing.
Okay. So can I? Oh, yeah. When our cow, we just lease the cow in the field, and they just like go around and eat the
Graze.
grass. So we call
Yep.
this action as
Graze. Graze.
okay. So I can say the cow is grazing.
Grazing. Yep.
Okay. Charna.
And
Maidan.
then
Got it.
if you eat and you're very greedy, like you said, your friend is coming and you don't want to share, that's
Hmm.
called greedy.
Yeah, I know the greedy.
Okay, so some words for greedy would be you chomped your food down real quick. You chomped it.
Chomp.
Chomp. Chomp.
CH.
OMP.
Chomp.
Chomp. Yep.
Eating fast.
Yep. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
chomp it down real quick. Yep. Or you can gobble it down real quick. It means
Okay.
the same thing. Gobble.
G.
OBBLE. Gobble.
GOBP.
Yep. LE.
Gobble.
Yep. Or you can gorge. Gorge means eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. GORGE.
Gorge.
Yep. Or when you drink very fast, gulp, gulp, gulp. It's called gulp. GULP. That's when you drink fast. Big
GUL.
GULP. Gulp.
Cough. Drinking. Suddenly.
Yeah, when you go, when you take big sips.
Stop gulping. Right, because it's bad
Yeah,
habit.
yeah, yeah. Or you can also call that guzzle. Like, I'm gonna take this drink and I'm gonna drink it real fast. I'm gonna guzzle it down. Guzzle it down.
Okay.
GUZZLE.
Guzzle. Already
Yep.
don't like guzzle the drink.
Yep. You can guzzle the drink down. Guzzle it down. Yep.
Uh,
Or
guzzle it down.
when you, yep. Or when you drink a lot of food, or you can say guzzle or guzzle it down.
Oh, guzzle it down.
Yep. Or when you eat a lot of food, you can say they say they pigged out.
Mm-hmm.
That means they ate it all. They ate it all real fast. They call it pigging out. They pigged out.
Begin out.
Yep.
B.
IGGED. They pigged out. Or you say, you don't need to pig out. That means slow down.
Oh,
You don't need to eat so fast.
when we use it, when somebody eat fast and they waiting, we say,
When they eat very fast or they eat a whole lot, they eat too much, they call it pigging out.
okay, got it.
So too fast or too much. You say slow down. You don't need to pig out like that.
Yeah, when the guests come to our house and they just yeah, something like that, and they just eat and eat, we just say, you don't have to figure it out. Just slow down.
Mhm.
It's your home.
Yeah,
Just think
yeah,
it's yours. Don't get
right.
hurry. Eat slowly. We are all together.
Yes, or
Uh,
there's more where that came from. Slow down. um, so things we use in United States to eat would be a bowl,
mm-hmm.
dish, a plate.
Okay. This is the food, the variety of food.
Yep,
This is.
DISH. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you could use a pot or a pan to put
Okay.
the food in.
Mm-hmm.
You could use a spoon or a fork or a big spoon. They call a ladle. LADLE.
L
It's a
A
DLE.
ladle, big spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then a knife. You cut with a knife.
Yeah, I know that.
And then we use a, do you know what a spatula is?
No.
Um, it's like a spoon, but it's flat like your hand, and you use it to slide underneath like something to pick it up. Spatula.
A spatula.
Spatula.
A spatula.
Yep. So Spatula. Spatula.
What is it?
It looks like a spoon, but instead of it being cupped like this, like round, it's
Mhm.
flat. So it
Oh,
slides under your food to pick it up and flip it
yeah,
over.
yeah. When we fry
Spatula.
the eggs, when we fry the eggs, we use that.
Yes,
We
spatula.
call it chechki.
Say that one more time.
Chechki.
Oh, okay. Testy. How funny. Yep.
এটাকে আমরা
Oh
ছেচকি
my
বলি.
goodness. So
I just
that's
wrote it
great.
down, chechki. Because I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
explain this in the notebook. Okay. Because if I go down and write it down, the spoon which we use when we fry the eggs, this will take
Yeah.
a long time and also we would pull a longer space. So what
Yeah.
I just wrote down it in Hindi.
Good
Chechki.
job. Yes. So the meals, you know what a meal is, right?
Yeah,
A
the
meal
food,
is okay. So types of meals. In the morning, you would have breakfast.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
In the middle of the day, yep, lunch, dinner,
Mhm.
or supper.
Supper.
Supper, yep, is the same as dinner.
Oh,
Supper.
SU.
Yep, PPER. And then sometimes if somebody does not have breakfast and they're not going to have lunch, but they're going to eat in between breakfast and lunch, they'll mix the two together and just have one meal. They'll call it brunch.
Okay. B.
BR. So it's RUNCH. So it means they're not going to have breakfast or lunch, but they're going to eat both meals together. They call it brunch. They're
When.
going to have one meal instead.
Got it. So,
Uh,
so usually we eat this brunch between maybe 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. So it covered the morning food and it also covered the like afternoon food.
yes.
And you have to
Yep.
again it will last for long and then you can eat again in the evening or at night.
Yep.
That makes sense. It's brunch.
So these are some ways to describe how people eat. They can take a big bite like this, big bite,
Mm-hmm.
or they can try a little taste, just a little.
Okay.
Um, they can eat it all up, which means to eat it all.
Yeah.
Eat
Uh,
it all up. They can eat it all up. They can spit it out if they don't like it. They'll take a bite and spit it out.
okay.
Or they can dig in, which means there's a big bowl of popcorn. You can just dig in, you know?
Yeah. We got a pot. We call it pot, right? And then we just
Oh, yeah.
popcorn, the full of popcorn,
Mm-hmm.
and we just grab them popcorn and put in mouth. What?
Dig in.
Dig in.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So it is dig in.
2 words, dig, D-I-G, in, I-N.
Got it.
Um, do you have parks there where
Parks.
you go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have.
Go somewhere nice? Okay. If you go to the park and eat a meal and you put a blanket on the floor and you put your food on the blanket and then
Mm.
you eat on the grass, it's picnic.
Yeah, picnic. I know it. Uh, we
Okay.
celebrate that in 1st January. We go out with families. Okay, for a long drive. Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so we celebrate the picnic in the 1st January in the New Year. Okay, we go for a long drive with family and eat out of the home. I think the internet is
Okay.
being moody again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
picnic meal.
um, so if you have one big table and many, many people around the table,
Mm,
a big, like a wedding dinner, big wedding dinner is called a banquet.
B-A.
Banquet.
Okay,
Or you can call it, yes. And if you have something at your house and it's very big, but not a wedding, just like Christmas or Thanksgiving or a birthday party, you call it a feast. Feast. A dinner with a lot of food, you call a feast.
okay. So also I heard this word feast, beauty and feast.
Feast is a big dinner, lots and lots of food. You call it a feast, like a party, a feast.
Is there a movie of Emma Watson, the movie called Beauty and Feast?
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, it's Beast. What does
B.
that mean?
So beast means is like a big monster is a beast.
Okay, so that
It's,
can be a wicked.
um doesn't have to be wicked. It's just very big, very, very big.
Beauty and Beast. Emma Watson is Beauty, and the bad and the big monster is Beast. Got it.
Yes, yep. But feast with the F is a table full of food. Everybody's going to come over and everybody's going to eat a lot of food. It's called a feast.
So
F E A S T.
it's happened. The feast is happened in a big family which who are very rich, right? It's
Mhm.
happened a bit in the
Yes.
lunchtime. Got it.
Or a snack is a tiny little food during the middle of the day. You just need a little snack to hold you over till the next
Yeah,
meal.
we
This may be a snack.
okay. I just we when we work the laptop, we handle clients. Then we have some like chips and those thing on the table. So we eat and work, and we call
Yes.
snack.
Yep. Snack.
SNACK, right?
Yes. Yep. SNACK. So when you go outside, do you use a grill to make food?
Now the grill with the chimney under it, and we cook on above. We don't use them.
Okay. So if you go outside, sometimes we'll have like a big bowl with a grate on the top and fire underneath. We call that a barbecue.
Oh, so I heard about the barbecue party.
Yes. Right here.
Okay, so when you go to the picnic, then you also celebrate. You make yeah, I got it. So
That's a
you
barbecue.
mhm.
Um, you cook your food with fire, and that's a barbecue.
Okay, so in the early movies, well,
Outside,
yeah, we see the someone got the deer, and then they just kill that deer,
a
and then
deer, pig, a yes.
okay, they just fire. They would have fire on the ground, and they just tie up the animal up.
That's smoke.
Yeah,
hmm
barbecue is okay, got it. Barbecue. What was the spelling of snack? SNAK?
A-C-K, S-N-A-C-K.
Got it. Barbecue, B-A,
R-B-E-Q-U-E.
barbecue.
And some spell it B-A-R-B-E-C-U-E. So you can spell it with a C or a Q.
So the barbecue is a little celebration people do outside of their home,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have seen the movies, they just cook outside of their home and in the garden, because
Mm-hmm.
in the USA people have a garden, right? Always,
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah. So they cook on the garden when when the weather is good. They just cook on the garden and eat with families on the garden. So this is called a barbecue.
Can you hear me?
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Um, and we have a door outside and we have a patio outside, like a fence and wood,
Mm-hmm.
and that's called our patio or our deck. And we can put a barbecue on our patio or our deck in our little fence, and we can do barbecue outside because
Okay,
we don't have a garden.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
got it.
So yeah. Um, do you know the story of Goldilocks and the three bears?
No.
Okay. So let me tell you, Goldilocks is a little girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably 5, 10 years old. This is a fairy tale. So fake story, right?
Yeah.
And she goes into her house and nobody's at the house and she sleeps in 3 beds. Did you hear this story?
No, I didn't hear it, but she sleep in
She
3 beds.
so Goldilocks will go into a house. Uh-huh. She'll sleep in the first bed. She'll go, oh, it's too hard. And so she'll go to another bed and she'll go, oh, this bed is too soft. And
Okay.
so she'll go into the third bed and she'll go, oh, this bed is just right. So the people who live in the house that she went into come home and they go, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And they look around the house and they can't find anybody. And then they go, oh, the mama bear comes in. They're bears that come in the house, right? The daddy bear has the big bed that's hard. He goes, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And then the mama bear goes in her room and she has the soft bed. She goes, somebody's sleeping in my bed. And they didn't know who it was. So the baby bear comes in and goes into his bed and says, somebody's been sleeping in my bed and here she is. And it's the little girl, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the little, before she went to the bed, she went to the table, saw they had porridge on the table. So she's like, oh, this is too hot because it was Papa Bear's big bowl. So it was hot. And then she goes and tries the Mama Bear's food and she goes, oh, this is too cold. I don't like it. So then she tries the baby bears and she goes, oh, this is so good. Just right. All up. So the bears also go, who's been eating my food? And then the mama goes, somebody's been eating my food. And the baby goes, and somebody's been eating my food and they ate it all gone. So that's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, okay? So Goldilocks, the sentence in this book is Goldilocks guzzled 3 bowls of porridge for breakfast. So
Okay.
it's saying this little girl ate really quick all of the bowls of porridge for breakfast. Porridge would be the cereal, a hot
Mhm.
cereal.
The
So
internet
that
is
is
saying,
this sentence, kind of like the wicked wizard threw eggs. The internet stinks.
yeah, it's make me crazy, make me mad.
Yeah.
I just change it now.
So that's why I wanted to know if you knew who Goldilocks was, because that's this sentence. Goldilocks guzzled 3 bowls of porridge for breakfast.
Got it. You can send me that sentence. I mean, that story. Do you have written the story in the book?
Okay. Yeah, I'll find it and I'll send it to you through
What was the name of
Facebook,
the
okay?
story? Or the name of the story because I can find it.
Okay, Goldilocks, it's Goldilocks. Her name is Goldilocks. They called her
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks because, yes, she was a little girl with blonde hair, which they called gold
Mm-hmm.
hair that was curly. They called curly gold hair Goldilocks. Goldie, curly,
Okay.
yellow hair.
The girl must be very
Goldilocks. Yep.
beautiful, right? The girl must be
Moody
very.
internet.
Yeah, the moody internet again. It's being so
Yeah.
moody. Make me crazy. I'm gonna put it.
So Goldilocks guzzled, Guzzled, guzzled
Mm-hmm.
3 bowls of porridge for breakfast.
Got it. Oh yeah. Can't even see that properly because my screen seems blurry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Goldilocks guzzled,
Three balls.
GU 3 bowls of porridge
Got it.
for breakfast. Yep.
Well, let's move
So
to the
look
next.
at this.
Uh-huh.
So how did Goldilocks eat? She ate her food, she guzzled it, right?
Guzzled it. Yep.
Do
Very fast.
you remember what? Very fast. Yep. What
Hmm.
did she guzzle her food with? She must have ate her food with a spoon, right?
Yep.
Out of a bowl.
Definitely.
And what meal did Goldilocks eat? If she had porridge, she had breakfast, right? In the morning. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so that's 8. So we did bad and we did 8 today.
Yeah.
You want to do more or are you tired?
Uh, no, the internet is very moody. It
Moody.
make
Yes.
it make me crazy.
Should we try another day?
Yeah, let's try another day. It will be fun because
Okay.
mhm.
Abul, you learned a lot. You learned a lot
Yeah,
today.
I'm just learning. I'm enjoying. I'm learning, and it makes me feel confident. I feel like I can
Good.
talk with anybody now.
Yes.
Yeah, when I'm watching the movies,
Good.
I also got few sentences I'm gonna ask you, but I don't know where I wrote them. Um,
Uh-oh.
or maybe ask that tomorrow.
Okay, or you can send them to me
Yeah.
through Facebook too.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
And
Yes,
do you have,
you speak
yeah,
well.
yeah, do you have any questions for me, like on the funnel that you want me to help you?
I don't think so today, but maybe next time.
Awesome. You see, go through
All
there.
right,
Yeah. See if you get problem in anything, just ask me. I will help you.
sounds good. You have a good day.
Have a good day too. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.